If you'd like to know more about the issues surrounding Antarctica, there's a free brochure available produced in association with W.L. Gore. For a copy and details of special discussion events to be held around the country, send a very large stamped addressed envelope or label to Kathy Mason, Anglia Television, Norwich, NR1 3JG. There's also a book associated with the programme published by Boxtree. Priced £14.95 in hardback, it's available now from all good bookshops.
In a few moments on TVS, top-class European soccer with Nick Owen in Midweek Sports Special.
Professional hair care system. It's like having your hairdresser in the bathroom.
This is Ambrose the cat, a wild, vicious creature, a terrifyingly uncontrollable animal. There's only one way to tame him. Ambrosia creamed rice. It's deliciously creamy and comes from Devon. And when Ambrose tastes it, he forgets the call of the wild. Ambrosia creamed rice turns this frenzied mass of claw and sinew into a sweet little pussycat. Ambrosia creamed rice. Devon knows how they make it so creamy.
The message is on its way. You could be an H2 owner. To register for a prospectus for the sale of shares in Southern, Wessex and the other water and sewage businesses of England and Wales, call 0272 272 272.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today! Oh, God.
Kellogg's Variety. There just aren't enough days in the week.
The sale's now on. The Sweet Shop Superstores and Living with Leather together have over 2,000 sweets in stock at unbeatable sale prices, and that's guaranteed. It's our biggest ever choice, from luxury leather to cotton print and Draylon, and all available for immediate delivery. We'll give you £100 part exchange on your old sweet, plus interest-free credit. We're open 7 days a week and late to late Thursdays and Fridays. The Sweet Shop Superstores are Living with Leather in Bournemouth, Southampton, Reading, Portsmouth and Basingstoke.
Good evening, my name's Robbie Coltrane and I am Scottish.
Mrs. Birmingham. Miss, I never married. Didn't like the hours.
Join Robbie Saturday 10:10 on TVS.
Beginning at midnight 30 as we continue the movie season from Another World, Jack Palance in Hawk the Slayer. Introducing this movie, Miss Laura Penn. Now on TVS, Midweek Sports Special.
November '83, Aberdeen beat the mighty Real Madrid for the Cup Winners' Cup. Remember, Charlie Nicholas, the Playboy striker plagued by a goal famine in England, has found his appetite again with the Dons. A new European campaign begins at Pittodrie tonight. Pullet and Van Basten won AC Milan the European Cup. Tonight, the champions look to their new boys to keep the multitude in voice at the San Siro. From Milan to Belfast, in the shadow of the shipyards, Little Glentoran launched themselves into Europe. Dundee United are in port. Good evening on our first European night of the season, with highlights coming up from Scotland, Italy and Northern Ireland, plus goal action from 5 other ties and the Football League. But first, the day's headlines from Tony Francis.
Yes, it never rains, but it pours at Ibrox. Rangers, bottom of the Premier Division, crashed at the first hurdle in the European Cup as well. Graham Souness thought they were good enough to win the competition. He must be having second thoughts after tonight's 3-1 defeat at home to Bayern. A fierce attack on the government from Terry Venables, who's accused it of bowing down to thugs by persuading the FA to call off England's friendly against Holland. He said, "If we're going to let terrorists dictate how the game's run, we've got no chance." It's off, it's on, it's off, it's on. Paul Ince has finally signed for Manchester United. That pelvic problem, a distant memory. Danny Wallace will sign tomorrow, which takes Alec Ferguson's spending to £10 million. Catch Liverpool at any price, he says. We've had a recount at Anfield, but it's right, 9-0. Check for yourselves later.
Unless you're a Palace fan. We're heading for the northernmost bastion of British football, Pittodrie, where Aberdeen start their UEFA Cup campaign against the most successful side in the history of Austrian football, Rapid Vienna. 29 times national champions, they are pipped by Everton for a first European title, the Cup Winners' Cup, in the final of '85. Aberdeen finished second in the league last season and currently stand top equal on points in the Scottish Premier. Our commentator at Pittodrie is Martin Tyler.